Hello and welcome back to Kanchanaburi. The beautifully amazing River Kwai with the mountains in the background. I don't know if you can see there the Buddha on the hill. Amazing scenery, Kanchanaburi. Everywhere you go, beautiful. All in my playlists. I've got loads of Kanchanaburi videos. Today I'm going to talk about why I was off for a week. Dengue fever. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but you know what I mean. And I'll give you the facts. I'll give you a lot of facts on it. Tell you what I went through, tell you my experience while I'm doing a walkabout. While I've been recovering, it took me a week, 8 days since I first got it, since my first symptoms. And in the first 2 days, I was bedridden. I couldn't move. My joints were aching. I couldn't hardly stand up. Couldn't think. It was a nightmare. It was a real big nightmare. And in the second 2 days, I gradually got up bit by bit. Then I had to get up for something to eat because the first 2 days I couldn't eat a thing. I couldn't face any food. I was vomiting all day, coughing. And in the second 2 days, I gradually, over them 2 days, got up, got some food, got a couple of grab deliveries. And then the fifth day, I started walking, and that was a struggle. I did 1 mile on the first day, and the day after that, I did 2 miles. Yesterday, I did 4, and today, I'm going to go for 8. Just trying to pick myself up. I'm still feeling about 80%, and like they say, this is 8 days in. So yeah, it did hit me very hard, and I think of myself as very strong-willed. And I've got a very fit body, as you know. I walk miles and miles and miles. I can do 20 miles in Bangkok, absolutely no problem. So yeah, dengue fever is an absolute nightmare. If any of you guys have had it, please let me know your experience, how you thought it was. So yeah, today when we walk along, we'll walk through Kanchanaburi, show you where I've been walking, some of the nice sights. And then I'll take you halfway with me, and we'll talk about dengue fever, which is a mild form. I don't know if it's a mild form, but it's like malaria, but it's untreatable. You can't do anything about it. All you got to do is try rest and drink loads of water. It's not like malaria where you can have a jab, something like that. This one you've just got to sit it out. So yeah, on the third day I actually got to the doctors, because the first 2 days I was just bedridden and I was really worried. I didn't know what it was. I seen all the symptoms, but I didn't know if you could treat it. I'm okay, thank you. You go on a boat trip, come and see this guy. Cock and cap.
Yes, I see.
I'm still trying. Where was I? Yeah, the doctors. I managed to get to the doctors on the third day. It was only around the corner. And then he took a blood test, and that's when he confirmed it was dengue fever. And that's all he said was, all I can do is just rest, go back to the hotel, rest, try and eat, and drink loads of water. Plenty of water, he said. Come back and see me in a couple of days. So that's what I did. I went back, seeing him a couple of days. He said my improvement's going well. He said, just sit it out, it's all you can do. But I'll give you some of the statistics on it while we're doing a walkabout. This is just Chukdi Market. I know you've seen this loads of times, but it's just on my way to my destination. So we'll just do a walk through. Yes, so the first 2 days were the worst. It was an absolute nightmare. Sweating like there's no tomorrow. Couldn't sleep at night. I maybe got 1 hour of both nights. Very sketchy sleeping. Couldn't stop sweating. The aircon never helped whatsoever. You get freezing cold, and then you put the blanket over you, you just start sweating like a madman or a mad person. So you couldn't win. You were just rolling over all the time. It was just an absolute nightmare. The third night I maybe got 3 hours sleep tops, still having nightmares. And the nightmares like nothing you've thought of. I was punching out in my sleep. I felt I was waking up and shouting things out, and as if it was real, as if I was actually there still. So yeah, it was very, very surreal. And then I gradually improved from there, so I could then get out and start walking. Have you seen any of my vlogs while I was from Bangkok? I did 2 vlogs a day for the last few days I was in Bangkok, because I wanted to come and see my friends in Kanchanaburi and just relax for a few days. I didn't think I'd be relaxing that much. Or yeah, stayed in my room that much. So when I got here, I fell ill straight away. And then what happened after that? Yeah, then after a few days, 4 or 5 days, I gradually felt like I could start putting the vlogs out, could start working on the laptop. So I uploaded them vlogs from Bangkok, and that's what you've been seeing while I've been ill. Is the vlogs from when I was in Bangkok, when I was actually in Kanchanaburi. Can never walk past here without having a look in. Such a beautiful temple. Yeah, another thing I'd like to say is your messages of support were unbelievable. They really were. It was really touching, and it gave me strength. It really did. I know it took me quite a few days to start being able to reply to comments, and I'm sure you can understand that. I just couldn't pick the phone up, I couldn't think right, and by the time I did get back to it, I had about 350 unanswered messages. So I've just been trying to chip away at them slowly, bit by bit. I'm on top of them now, but if I haven't got back to any messages, it's YouTube that they haven't notified me on them, and I deeply apologise. I went through the last few vlogs and I made sure all of them were answered. But I'm getting messages from vlogs when I first started out, like 250, 270 vlogs ago. Where's it gone? So yeah, it was really, really touching, it was. Thank you so much for all the messages. I know I told a few of you in the messages why I was off, because I was ill. But yeah, it's one of them things. It's one of the things you just got to take the hit and move on. Right, let's get down the river. I'll start giving you some stats on dengue fever, because of everything I've been looking on. Wow, it's massively on the rise. And I'm sure you'll agree when you hear what I'm talking about, when you hear the stats. I'm just going down the walking street. This is where the market is on a weekend, on a Saturday night, down near the Sky Bridge. Now, for those of you that don't know about dengue fever, you catch it by a mosquito bite. It's not contagious between person to person. It's got to be a mosquito bite. And also, at the end of the vlog, I'll be doing a shout out for the channel sponsors, people who buy me a brew, and super thanks. I always like to show my appreciation on the weekend. I'm sure you're aware now that I'm doing the day on day off. That's enough. It's enough 4 vlogs a week. So yeah, I do a vlog every 2 days. And as this one's landing on the weekend, I always like to do a weekend shout out for the sponsors. And for subscribers, for people who watch, comment, everything. So right, let's get some stats on dengue fever. So dengue, otherwise known as break-bone fever, is a viral infection that spreads from mosquitoes to people. It's more common in tropical and subtropical climates. Most people who get dengue will not have symptoms, but for those who do, the most common symptoms: high fever, headache, body aches, nausea, rash, confusion. Dengue fever symptoms start to appear 4 to 10 days after the mosquito bite and can last 3 to 7 days. The most severe symptoms will last up to 8 to 10 days. Dengue fever is generally treated with supportive care such as pain relievers, best bed rest and fluids. But you should not take aspirin, ibuprofen or any other non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. It's a nationwide threat around Thailand. However, it's typically highest in May to October, with disease activity peaking around July and August. Now, reported cases in Thailand alone, in 2021 there was 10,617. In 22 there was 46,755. That's 4 times as many in 1 year. And in 2023, 136,655. So yeah, in a matter of 3 years, it's jumped from 10,600 to 136,000, sorry. That's a massive rise. 13 times higher risk in the time of 3 years. So what's it going to be next year and the year after that? Is it going to fourfold again? It's going to be like talking in 3 years time, 500,000 cases a year. And take that in consideration, Thailand has a population very similar to the UK, kicking around just over 70 million people. I love walking down here, so relaxing. What we'll do is we'll walk right down the river and down River Kwai Road, see what's going on down there. So I want to go to my favourite vegetarian restaurant. That's another thing the doctor said, eat well, eat good food. So I've been going, for the last 3 days, I've been going to this vegetarian restaurant every day. That'd be no good for me. Can't swim, or I'm a very bad swimmer. No idea who that is. Some fictional person. No plaque. They're just doing some improvements at the moment. As you can see with the digger. Dog's having a nice little roll around. Today it's 35 degrees, so it's starting to cool down now as we're going into rainy season. Obviously rainy season's kicking on up until the end of May. Sorry, it kicks in at the end of May. Carries on till about October, November. In Kanchanaburi we've been getting maybe an hour or two a day, but that hour or two a day it doesn't half come down. Today it's a bit touch and go, it looks alright where I've just come from. It's looking a bit moody where I'm walking too. Well, this is Wat Tower Sankaram. Don't think I'm far away with that one. Seen a poor dog limping past there. Feel so sorry for him. Not the white one, the brown one. Sweaty carp. Poor dog. Looks like it's getting on a bit, might be old age. And this is where the floating market is. This is on the Friday night. See all the markings. When I say floating market, it's not as what you think. These are stalls that are actually set up around here and all around the sides and up the top. But the floating bit is, well, I'll show you in a minute. You go on some rafts. I've done a vlog on this, obviously, in my Kanchanaburi playlist again. A lot of people don't seem to understand still, even though I mentioned it a couple of times, that I've got a playlist. Maybe I think it's 280 vlogs or something now. And I've been all over Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, and they're all in the playlist. If you just go to my YouTube, the channel, and look at the playlists, it's all very self-explanatory. So yeah, I've got people messaging me, are you going to so and so, when are you coming to so and so? I've been to them, they're in my playlist. I get messages like that daily. So the floating part of the market is, all these are set out with cushions and little tables, what you sit down, and they're all floating. So you buy your food from up here and you go and eat it down there. Now this temple is massive, it's really, really big. Now there's loads around Kanchanaburi, loads of really beautiful ones, but this is really nice. Well, this looks like a Chinese part of it, or whether it's all Chinese, I'm not sure. You can see the Chinese writing on it. Hey mate. Up, up. You're going to walk straight on by. They don't like the camera. So while I'm at this little Chinese temple, I just met a couple of subscribers.
Hi. Hi.
And here we have a United fan. Would you believe it? A Leeds and United fan together.
Yeah. Nice one everyone, have a good one.
Lovely people,
Yeah,
absolutely
very
amazing.
nice
And I hope to see you again.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thank you very much, mate.
Okay,
I'll see you both soon.
Okay, bye.
Always meeting subscribers, it's lovely to meet people, it really is. Now I don't want to go too far into the temple because I've got my trainers on and it's not really a temple vlog, but I've been down here before. The work that goes into these temples is amazing, it really is. Also, when I started off at Chuck D Beach, if you want to see more of that, I was there on Christmas Day. So that's on my Kanchanaburi Christmas Day vlog. And that's where I started off, Chuck D Beach, sorry. See some lovely little bars and seating areas all the way down the river. Yeah, it was lovely to meet Annie and Chris. So Chris is from Manchester. He's come away after the football season and he's a Manchester United season ticket holder. So he's away until the season starts back up again. I think it's in the 3rd week of August. Another big massive shout out for 2 lovely lads who were staying at my hotel, and I met them while I had the dengue fever. And without them, it would have been so much harder. And for the first few days, they knew it would give me a bit of space because I just couldn't face, so I couldn't talk to anyone. I couldn't face anything, I just needed to get through it. And after that, they've been brilliant. So yeah, Shane and his son Liam, Sean, sorry, and his son Liam, thank you so much Thank you both so much, and it was lovely to meet you. Two good lads from Telford. And my pal Norman, you know mate, you know, always on the phone, do I need anything Rich, do you need anything? I was like, I'm alright man, Norm, I'm alright. I was always self-sufficient, I didn't want to bother people. And my mate Jay, even though he's at Chaipoom, he was always on the phone seeing if I'm okay. I've said this a few times, I'm so lucky to have so many friends all around Thailand, but especially here in Kanchanaburi. Alright, he's a happy chappy. Nice lake here, we get loads of fish jumping. Now going back to the dengue fever, if you've got any warning signs, the symptoms, abdominal pain or tenderness, persistent vomiting, which I had both of them, clinical fluid accumulation, I've got no idea what that means, a muscular bleed, I don't know what that is, I never had that, lethargy or restlessness, I had a lot of that. An extreme amount. Liver enlargement, couldn't tell you that one. And the laboratory finding of increasing HTC concurrent with rapid decrease in palliative court. No idea what that means. And apparently the majority of cases in Thailand are concentrated in Nong Bua, Lampu, Pitchit, Patum, Tiny, I can't pronounce it but I've been there. Chai Nat, and right in the south, Nadatuwai. Nadatuwai. We're just getting ready for the kids to come out of school. And the street food sellers always know when the kids are coming out. I walked past here yesterday, and when the kids were actually out and they were all at the food stalls, I had loads of them coming up, hello, 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 testing English out on me. It was really nice. These have seen better days, haven't they? No one's used them in a few years. These are all your hotel rooms on the water. This is a popular one, VN Guest House. A few of my friends have stayed here, Norman included, and Jay, both stayed here when they first come over. And there's the rooms down the bottom. If I'm not wrong, I think Vlogging His Head Off stayed there as well, another vlogger. I'm just walking down now, we're not far away from the main road, which is River Kwai Road. That's where all the bars are. If you've watched my channel before, you've seen all these. So this is just a walkabout. A walkabout while I'm getting myself fit. and we'll see how busy it is, because high season runs from about December up until May, but in May you really start seeing it thin out, and it hasn't half thinned out in Kanchanaburi. It is so quiet. There's the Sky Hotel, Sky Resort. That looks nice. Here we have it, River Choir Road. The main area in Kanchanaburi with all the bars and what have you. There's Ning Bar over the road. Oh, someone's been on the Yabba. And Yabba's a drug over here that makes them go a little bit loopy. You don't see many people like that at all. Maybe it's one a week. So yeah, like I say, for the people who haven't seen my previous vlogs, the new subscribers, I'll point out my favourite places where to eat. I don't drink, to be honest with you, not much. I have the odd drink every now and again when I see friends, but some of the bars that my friends frequent, so I'll point them out to you as well. Swaddy Carp, I'm okay, Cocknum Carp. Hello, Swaddy Carp. Massage ladies. This might sound weird, been here for over a year, but I haven't had one massage, not one. Because I don't like people touching me. It feels like they're invading my space. So yeah, I know it sounds strange, but yeah, I'm one of them strange people. Now just over the road there, Na Pong, Mr. Noise Bar. He's a lovely guy, plays the guitar. He goes on a few different clubs around here playing the guitar on certain nights. Now whenever I do go out for a couple with my friends, that is somewhere where we always frequent. Mr. Noise is a lovely guy, he really is, one of my good friends. That's an interesting shop. We don't know what to sell, but we'll definitely open it really soon. Here's you get drunk for 10 baht. You get drunk on one shot and come here. Yeah, it's different prices, but you can get, oh, forgive me for saying this, black cock for 10 baht, red cock for 10 baht. Never been here, to be honest with you. There's a cuddle bar, absolutely empty, not one person in there. Now you may see there's a few cars that kicking about. Sugar member over the road. But that's because the kids have just been getting picked up from school, as you've seen. Now this is my favourite place for Sunday dinner. It's amazing, and breakfasts are really good here as well. That's the Tapas Thai. They do the best Sunday dinner I've had in Thailand. Really good. Again, not one person in. You might think, oh, it's only 4 o'clock. But you come here in the high season when it's 4 o'clock. There's plenty of people in these bars. But you come here last month. There's Easy Bar over the road. Never been in there, ever. I don't think any of my friends ever go in there either. Now these are very popular ones. Trying to think about, you know, I can't go to the other side of that car and get myself knocked over. That's Nerling's bar. One person in there. Sue bar. There's my pal Steve. Bell's Pizza area. That was funny running into my mate. Ons Thai-san. That's great, vegan place, really really good. I eat in there all the time. That's where I'm going to go when I come back up. I'll take you for a walk right down the road. And I've done a vlog on that place already again, so get a look at my playlist and you'll see On's vegetarian restaurant. When my doctor said eat some good food, so I've been going there every day. And there's nothing better than vegetarian food. And it's also, they do cooking classes. So anywhere that does cooking classes, you know it's a good restaurant. Bojangles. It's another European bar, or an Aussie bar you might say, as I'm seeing the Australian flag in the background there. That's really good breakfasts. That's all I've ever had there. But my friends say it's really good for all sorts of food, anything you want. The Ab shop over the road. That's where you just buy beer from like a shop, and then you just drink it outside. It's really cheap. Leo! Another one of my pals there. There's Main Street Bar. Yeah, a lot of people don't like being on camera, so you'll respect the wishes, especially when they're my friends. Steve's the same. I shouldn't have pointed the camera at him there. It is busy with the kids getting picked up. Now there's a place just down here, if anyone is in or coming to Kanchanaburi. I won't walk down, because it's quite far down the lane. But if you look at that sign up there, Pong Peng, that is amazingly good food. I mean, really good. That's straight down that alley. They have a swimming pool that you can go to, it's 100 baht a day. You can stay in there all day. So the restaurant's amazing. Highly recommended. If you're looking for somewhere to stay, the Blue Star Guest House, just down there. They have all different ranges of rooms. I think they range from about 400 baht a night going upwards. That's another really good place. And just down here you have Newt's Bar on your right and the Tavern on your left. Well, the Tavern's extremely popular. Newt's Bar as well.
The blog from YouTube.
I am, mate, I am. Are you alright? Have a good day. You're the bloke from YouTube. Newt's Bar, very popular. A lot of my mates like going there. It's a good bar. I've been there for the odd drinks. That's the lady Newt who arranged the river cruise that I went on. All in my Kanchanaburi. And this is my best pizza and burger restaurant. Can't remember what it's called now. But I'm going there tonight with Norman for a burger. And it is really good. Bite and Chew, that's what it's called. It's right next to Newt's. That is a really, really good restaurant. Again, I've been to bit, it's all been on my playlist. I went there with Jay before we went to the football. We went to see Kanchanaburi Dragons, my favourite team in Thailand. And they're in the equivalent of the FA Cup final, which is amazing for a second division team, like a championship team for us back in the UK. They get into the FA Cup final, or like I say, the equivalent of. They're playing one of the top teams, Bangkok United I think it is. The bridge. I know a few of you guys have told me that you've stayed there when you come over here in the messages. It's supposed to be really nice. And I will finish off mentioning the Good Times Resort. Now that does the most amazing buffet breakfast. You get all sorts, loads and loads of good food there for your breakfast. 200 baht. It closes quite early, so get there early. But you're right on the riverside. You just sit next to the river and just keep going back for more and more food. Me and Norman have been there a couple of times, it's really nice. Right, back to my channel sponsors. Like I said, thank you all so much for liking, subscribing, the comments. everything. I really appreciate it. But you guys who give me the buy me a brew and the super thanks, they're the ones who keep funding the channel, so it gets me to go to more destinations. Andrew Robert, thank you so much, Andrew. Jack Taylor, Jack, I thank you enough, mate, honestly. David Risner, thanks so much, David. Johnny Wilkinson, Johnny the Bricky, my good pal back in Darlington. Michael Ward, give me some money towards a tie shirt. Unfortunately, I still haven't been able to find a tie shirt, but I have got the Kanchanaburi Dragons one. Liam and Sean, I've already mentioned them, good lads from Telford, helped me right out when I had the dengue fever, and they're very good mates. Alan Simpson from Stockton, thank you so much, Alan. Legend, absolute legends, a lot of yous. Ian Southall, I'm going back this way, I'm just walking into nowhere, yeah. I'm just trying to get off the main road. Ian Southall, thank you very much, Ian. Stan Moore, again, thank you so much, Stan. And Leapo from the Borough, thank you much, Leapo. Just down the road from Darlington in Middlesbrough. All yous, everybody, like I say, subscribes, likes, comments, everything. Even the trolls, you're helping me out. You're helping YouTube push the channel. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing weekend. I'll catch you in the next one. From Kanchanaburi.